This is coming out of my book, Raised in Both Worlds. And a lot of people can relate to what I'm about to talk about. The shadow peoples. Every ethnic group call it a different name and have different legends and beliefs. The Indians I know, which my mama half Indian, her mama full-blooded Cherokee, they fear shadow peoples. And they believe it's a whole race, parallel city, parallel world with ours. And they respect them things and fear. And other race call them different names like hide, top hat, tuxedo. But my family, who was out of Georgia, we call him the Hank. My mama taught us about him, all us, and her sisters. They taught all us about the Hank because it'd be around a lot. Now, most people think anything black is evil. But I find that not to be true. Because it was a shadow person standing in my bedroom doorway or hallway the whole while I was growing up. Now, I don't know how long it been there, but I noticed at the age of 4, and my entire family could see it. And we done tried everything from fighting it, from everything. You know what I mean? And we realized, hey, that ain't a real person. That's a shadow. And I got in my book, the long version, about how my family was fighting it. And my mama see it wasn't solid. And she told my brother, cut the light on. The man disappeared. Cut that light back off. The man come back again. Cut it on. The man disappeared. And that's how we know it was a ghost. And we got used to it over the years. It wasn't hurting nobody. Like my mama say, it's just standing up in the doorway. And at the time, I had no idea it was watching me. But it seemed like everybody knew. Except for me and my family. Because like when I traveled to the Bahamas to see my granddaddy and mama and stay with them in the summer, and my granddaddy say, son, be careful. You got to call him. You got hundreds and thousands of spirits around you. See, I never saw nothing like it in my life. And they were just shadows too, by the thousand, hundreds of thousands. And one day, I was going to the bathroom, and the shadow asked me. When I walked by, I said, what's up, bro? I went and brushed my teeth. Come back. I walked past him. Say, hey. I look back. Oh, we talking now, bro? Say, you can see me? I say, yeah. The whole damn family see you, bro. What you mean can I see you? You don't see us trying to swing on you and all that stuff? You don't know. There's no possible way for me and you to be talking right now, and there's no possible way for you to see me. I say, well, I see you. He said, they can't be. This never happened before. I got to go talk to God to see what's going on. Right? I said, and when you talk to God, I ask God why I can see and talk to dead people. Boom, he disappeared. He come back 2 weeks later. And he say, God say it's all right for me to talk to you. He said, long as I don't interfere with your present journey. But God said you can talk in both worlds. You communicate in both worlds. I say, did you ask him why? And he like, we don't ask God questions, like personal questions like that. He the Almighty. We just listen. You know, and me and him started a relationship. You get what I'm saying? But he say he'll no longer stand in the hallway no more. He said, from now on, when I see you, it's to be in the dream world, son. He said, I think the dream world more appropriate since all y'all can see me. You know, and after I started talking with him, the shadow dropped. It turned into a regular guy. He was no longer a shadow. And that's why I'm telling everybody this for a reason. When you see a shadow in your room or in the corner of your eye, don't get scared. Don't cry. I'm going to tell you a secret. If you can move freely when that shadow in the room and you don't feel no intensity, that shadow is an angel, maybe your guide, maybe your guardian angel, maybe an ancestor, or a recently deceased loved one. I figure out the shadow is just a form of hidden thing to hide their identity while they browsing around in our ring. That's why they be surprised when some of us see them. But if you can move freely and you don't feel no intensity, what I mean by intensity, just say when the evil ones come, you move real slow. You can't move. You can't scream. Everything just extremely slow, slower than a snail. Now them the ones evil. And they want to drain your energy. But I recommend anybody who see a shadow standing up in their room, and it normally happens after somebody in their family die, the person will go around and check on all the loved ones. Try to talk to it. Let it know you see it. Once it's know you see them, I guess they go get permission from God, or however they do it, you know, the ones who under God. Because all of them ain't under God. Some of them just stuck in between. And they do what they want to do. You know what I mean? But the ones who with God, they white God, say, hey, my daughter seen me. Can I talk with the God? Say, yeah, go ahead. You know, they check your life credit. They check her life credit from past and present lives. If everything good, you will have a relationship with your dead loved ones forever. Right now, all my dead families, all my friends, all my co-workers, I see them more now than I did when they were living. It's like they're not even gone. And I will do another shadow person part 2. Thank you. God bless.